Hey, so welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about aggressive front lips for the C8 Corvette. We're going to compare and contrast them a little bit. I'm going to give you some feedback, and then of course I'll provide some links down below, so if you're interested in purchasing one of these, you can. All right, so for the first front lip, we have a multi-piece design here. So the lip pieces will all slip into each other, and then there'll be some screws that run from the bottom. So I'm gonna unpack this real quick. These are some corner pieces. Now these are ABS plastic, so they're going to be strong enough to take a little bit of abuse, but they are gloss black, so they will go with the side accents on the C8 Corvette. And then at the bottom of the box, there should be a little bag of hardware. And we will go over that in just a second. So this is a 7-piece lip. It assembles pretty easily. I actually just kind of threw it together real quick to show you guys. But to assemble it, snap the pieces together. And then you're going to screw the supplied screws into the holes at the bottom. Now you do this with all 7 pieces. You assemble it, and then I'll show you how we install it on the car. Now you can run the lip with the smaller side pieces, or you can run it with the larger side. You're going to put the bolt and washer from the outside, and you will tighten the nut from the inside. So that's all it takes to assemble this lip. I'm going to go ahead and unpack the next one, and we're going to put it together, and we're going to kind of compare and contrast the two lips. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's got these almost like diffuser fins on it. So it's got a similar style side fin, but it has these diffuser type things on there. And I haven't seen that on a lip yet for the C8, so that's kind of interesting. This is the center, and it also appears to have a fin, a little diffuser point. A little bag of hardware, and I also see some adhesive tape. It doesn't look like it's 3M, but it does say adhesive mounting tape. 3 screws per connection, and there's only 2 parts where it connects. All right, so these lips were supplied by W2 Body Kits. I will link both of them down in the description of the video. All right, so to start out, you're going to remove all of the T15 bolts underneath the front bumper of the car where the splash guards or the plastic guards mount up. So for the lip with the little diverters on it, you're going to need to remove all of the T15. For the one with the large side pieces, you're going to leave this one in place. You're going to set it in place, and you're going to want to start with the center T15. I'm going to start it by hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run multiples in. You don't want to tighten any of these completely down until you have every bolt in place, just because the alignment will get messed up. So then you're going to want to take a tool, either a ratchet or electric ratchet like I have with a T15 on it. You're going to want to tighten all of those down. All right, so these little splitter things are kind of cool. There's one in the middle as well. I do think that this is a little odd. I would be worried that that would trap a little bit of dirt. Probably no more than a lot of the lips that have the side pieces on it, but just first impressions, that's what I see. I do think that this looks nice. It's nice and subtle. The slip doesn't hang crazy low like a lot of them, So if you live somewhere where scraping your front lip or your bumper would be an issue, I don't think that this one would be that bad. Now this is the Maxton design front lip, and where this one, it looks really good, especially if you run the Maxton Designs side skirts, because it matches pretty flawlessly. My only beef with this one is the distance or the height between the front bumper and the bottom edge of it is so deep. You know, this is a good 3.5, 4 inches, that it scrapes on almost everything, and you can see a little nick there. And then on the corners, same thing. You can see little nicks. So just keep in mind that the Maxton Design lip, while it does look good, it does scrapes. Now for the final lip with the side pieces on it, you're gonna wanna turn your front wheels of the car a couple inches to the left or right, just because there's gonna be 3 bolts inside your fender well that you're going to need to bolt. But to put this one in place, again, you're gonna wanna have the T15 bolts removed. You're gonna wanna start in the center. You're gonna wanna thread your bolts in by hand as much as possible. You wanna work your way from the center to the outsides. Again, I'm putting these in by hand. All right, so I have this lip installed. The biggest difference I see in this is the distance from the OEM bumper to the corner. While it doesn't stick down very much, I'd say this one only sticks down about 1 inch at the deepest point. So as far as getting into low driveways and stuff, that won't be your issue, but the distance here could be an issue. So you're still gonna wanna take things sideways, unless you're stock height. If you're stock height, you might be okay still. I brought this up earlier, but it's something to note that if you just bolt this up in the configuration it comes, these side pieces, they sit in like this, and that may be by design. I don't really care for this look. So you can fix this. You take some 3M double-sided tape, and you're gonna wanna cut off a couple pieces of it and stick it between those 2 pieces. So that's a general overview of those 3 lips, how to install them. They all pretty much install the same. The pricing is definitely way different. The Maxton Designs one is pretty expensive, but it is a 1-piece lip. You do also have to pay shipping on that, which is pretty expensive because it's 1 piece. The other 2 lips, this one in particular is a 7-piece, while the other one with the little splitter guys in it is a 3-piece. So it's kind of up to you how many pieces you want. Some people don't like these little lines in it. Me personally, I don't mind. This lip before, I broke it, kind of driving a little silly, and so I've replaced it with the same lip. And hey, thanks for watching the video today. Make sure you hit like, subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of content. Again, I'm helping you out by providing you content so you form a decision on what you want to buy for your car.